right?
Yes, sir.
So why they are starting randomly from anywhere? So a game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times, noting the outcome. So this is coin tossed 3 times, right? And we already know that 4 times H, 4 times H, and 4 times tail. So and then 2 times H and 2 times tail. And then alternate. Okay, so a game three in outcome each time. Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result, 3 heads or 3 tails, and loses otherwise. So calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. So for losing, how many favorable outcomes?
Six
Six.
favorable.
6, right? And total are 8. So probability of losing. So he should. This means that he should not he should not play this game, right? Because probability is how much, guys?
3/4. 3/4.
3 by 4. So 6 by 8, which is 3 by 4. So there is 75% chance that he will lose, right? So why take the risk, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Hanif should not play this game, right? Okay. So this was the question. Any doubt in this question, guys? You guys please note down this problem.
Noted, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Now we can. Oh, did I erase that diagram? I have. Oh, I have 2 more questions. Okay, so a die is thrown twice. What is the probability that 5 will not come up either time? So total outcome is how much, guys? Without writing all those conditions, what is the total outcome? Yes, we are throwing the die 2 times.
12.
Die 2 times, die 2 times. Guys, total outcome die 2 times.
36.
36. Okay, so Tejasvi is saying, let us take the vote. Tejasvi is saying 36. Amira, you are saying 12. And Abis, your vote will decide.
Sir, I said 36 already.
Oh, you have already said. So Tejasvi, what did you say?
So 36 itself, I guess.
Oh, so you said. So Amira, we are just tossing, or what is that? We are throwing the dice, right? Rolling the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5.
okay, sir. I got it. I got it.
Right, right. So this is yeah. That's why I was saying that why did I love that part. Okay. So now we know that total outcome is 30, right? And what is the probability, or what is the favorable outcome? What is the favorable outcome that we get this part? What is the favorable outcome?
1/36.
1 by, no, so favorable outcome is 1, right? This 5 5 is
Yes, sir.
Only one time we'll
One
get this.
time.
So Abir already told the answer, right? So 5 will come up at least once. Okay. 5 will not come up either time. So this probability of getting 5, right, is 1 by 36. So P naught of getting 5 is what? This is 5
1
will
minus 1 by 36.
1 minus 1 by 36, which is 35 by, right? 5 will not come up either time. Oh, so okay, yeah. So 5 will not come up in either time, which means that okay. So then I'll have to draw this one, right? Because this part is saying that 5 will come in both the toss, right? So this is saying that 5 will not come up either time, right? So favorable out, right? So we have, let me draw this one. So how many 5 will come? So you can get 1 5, you can get 2 5, you can get 3 5, you can get 4 5, you can get 5 5, you can get 5 what 5 4, you can get 5 3, you can get 5 2, and you can get 5 1. So in these cases, 5 will come in either of the cases, right? Right?
Sir, 6 5 can also come, right?
Oh, 6 5. Oh, there is also 6 5. Yes. So 5 6 and 6 5. So in all these cases, in one of the case, we are getting either 5, right? So what are these? I have 1 2 3 4 5 6
11.
7 8 9 10 11. So we have 11 by 36, in which we get either in one of them we are getting 5, right? So in either one of them. So P not getting either time, right? So not either one time. That is 1 minus 11 by 36, which is what? 25 by 30. Right, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is what they are asking. 5 will not come up either time. So in any of the cases, 5 will not come. Right? Is this part clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you guys check the answer? What is the answer in the NCRT book? What is the answer? Is it 25 by 36 or is it 35 by 36? So are you guys checking the answer? Or let me
Yes,
check.
sir.
Please check and tell me what is the answer.
Sir, it's correct.
25 by 36.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this means that either one time. So in one case, so not in one case we are getting 5, right? So this is like we are not getting 5 at all. Okay, so this means by that 5 will not come in any of the cases, right? So first we calculate or you find out that in what are the cases we will get 5. So in these cases we will get 5, right? And then we have to find not of this case, so 1 minus this case. Okay. Now, in the second part, you guys tell me that 5 will come up at least once. So it is coming at least one, and at most it can go up to whatever that. So Abhi, Tejasvi, and Amira, you guys help me. Yeah.
11. 11
11,
11
sir.
by
11 by
by
36.
36.
36.
7 by 36. So everyone is okay. So good, because 5 will come up at least once. So this is the case, right? These are the cases, and in these cases, 5 is coming at least once. So total favorable outcome is good. So favorable outcome is 11. So probability is at least 5 is 11 by 30. Okay, you guys, please note it down, and then we'll do the 25th question, last question, and then we'll start circle. So whenever you
Done,
guys
sir.
have done,
Noted, sir.
Done, sir.
Tejasvi, yeah. Okay,
Done, sir.
okay, good. So everyone has noted now. So which of the following arguments are correct and which are not? Give reasons for your answer. If 2 points are tossed simultaneously, there are 3 possible outcomes: two heads, two tails, or one of each. Therefore, for each of these outcomes, the probability is 1 by 3. So is this correct?
No, sir.
No.
There are total 4 outcomes.
Yeah, there are total 4 outcomes, and yeah, so
Tail, tail.
yeah, so the probability of each one is this one is 1 by 4, this one is 2 by 4, right? And this one is 1 by 4, right? Because these are two different events, so this is also 1 by 4, but probability of getting alternate head and tails, that is 2 by 4. So one each is 2 by 4, right? So we can see that they are not 1 by 3, because the total outcomes are 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, this was the question, and the second part is that, right? So okay, if a die is thrown, there are 2 possible outcomes. Huh? If a die is thrown, there are two: an odd number or an even number. Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is half, right? So if a die is thrown, there are 2 possible outcomes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So uh, as they are saying that there is 2 possible outcomes, right? So this one is odd, and then this one is even. So we can have 2 possible outcomes, right? So probability of getting an odd number is, in this way we can say that it is 1 by 2, right? because these are equally likely events, right? So then we can say that in this case, this was 3 by 6, so it is 1 by 2. So then this is correct, right?
Yes,
Understood?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so congratulations, guys. We have just uh, finished this chapter. So let us go to circle, right? And this is also a very good question. So this is also a very small chapter. Circle. Oh, so they were used to be right. Shresh is not there. Amar is not there, and who is not here?
Fairs.
Yes.
Faz, yes, Faz is also not here, and there was a very Zina. Okay, so what do you guys know about a circle? What is a circle, guys?
Which has no sides.
It has what?
No sides.
No sides. Okay, so okay, there is it has no sides, and then
A circle is formed by points which are of same distance from a particular point.
absolutely right. This one is the peculiar property of a right. So this one is a peculiar property of circle because let's say Amira, so you have something like this. So does this have a side?
No.
No. So this doesn't have a side, but this is not a circle, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
so circle is a line joining the locus of all the points which are equidistant from a fixed point. So as a B said, right? So the fixed point, which is called the center of the circle, right? And these points joining these points which are joined together forms the perimeter of the circle, right? Or we can also say that this is circumference of the circle. Good, everyone. So circumference of the circle. And in your ninth class, you guys have done all sorts of question like sector, arc, segment, major arc, minor arc, all those kind of things, right?
Yes, sir.
So now in this chapter we'll study about some other. The first one is that what is this line, right? So there are different lines which which are intersecting the circle, right? So there are different kinds of lines. So whenever a line intersect the circle at 2 points, so that is called the secants, right? And when you bring those 2 points to a fixed point, right? Then what happens is that that line only intersect the circle at 1 point. So that is called the tangent. So when the line intersects at 2 points, that is called secants. When the line only touches the circle, intersect at 1 point, so that is called the tangent. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the point at which this tangent touches the circle, This point is called the point of contact. Okay, so what are the terminology that we have? We have a secant, right? So line intersecting, this is oh, and this one is back to the square. So line intersecting the circle or circle at 2 points, right? And then the tangent is what? Line intersecting the circle at 1 point, right? And the third one is point of contact. So common point of tangent and circle, right? So these are the crucial terminology, and let us understand about this tangent. So let's say if you have a circle, and what you do is that first you draw this secant, right? So the point are here, A and B. And then what you do is that you bring these 2 points closer. So now the points are here, right? And then you bring them closer. So now the points are here. You bring them closer, closer, and at this point. So these 2 points have become one, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
so this tangent is a kind of secant where the line is intersecting at only 1 point. So that is what that is that is how we understand this tangent, right? Okay, so please note it down, and then there will be one theorem that would be studying. So in the first exercise, we have only one theorem, and we will understand about this theorem. First, note about these 3 points, and then we'll talk about the first theorem. So in this exercise or in this chapter, you have only two theorems.
Got it, sir.
Noted. Okay. And Tejasvi and Abhi, guys. Yeah.
Noted, sir.
Noted.
Done, sir.
Tejasvi.
Done, sir.
Okay. So then the first theorem says that okay. So first theorem says that whenever you right, so let's say this is the center, and this is center O, this is point of contact, let's say P, and this is the tangent. So theorem 10.1, it says that the line joining the center and point of contact, which is a radius, of course. This is a radius, will be perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, so this is the first theorem. It says that if you have, let's say, this AB line, AB tangent, so this AB would be, this OP would be perpendicular to A. And we know that this OP is what? Radius. Radius of the circle. So is this part clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please note it down and then we'll do the exercise. Exercise is very small, so we'll be able to complete that. And let us, so today is what? Wednesday. So on Sunday we'll not be able to complete. So at least on Monday we will complete this chapter and then we'll start statistics.
Sir, we have to learn the theorem.
We have to what?
Learn this theorem.
So this is very simple, right? We have to just remember that the tangent, and when we draw the radius to this tangent, right, then this would be perpendicular. So this will come in handy in many cases. So we have to remember this, right?
Yes, sir, like the proof will come in the exam.
No, proof is not there. So proof is just an argument that the shortest distance is the perpendicular line. So proof is not needed. For
No.
this case, proof is not needed. So for the other theorem, the proof is needed. But for this, because proof is like some arguments that says that if you draw this line, if you draw this line, so these are, so the shortest of them all is this OP, which means that this is perfect. These are some arguments, so that's why the proof is not important. Okay,
Okay.
noted everyone.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now let us guys do the question. And so I guess we'll be able to do this exercise today, and good, then we can start the other theorem as well. Okay, so how many tangents can a circle have? Question to everyone.
Infinitely many.
Infinitely many. So Abir is saying infinite. And Tejasvi and Amira, what about you guys?
Sir,
She
sir,
said,
I said infinitely many.
but
Oh,
I
you
agree.
said. So Abir is agreeing to you.
Also,
So your, so yes, Abir and Tejasvi voice matches somehow. So that's why I get confused between your voices. Okay, Amira. So yes, Amira, what are your thoughts? How many tangents we can draw? Just think about the answer and don't bother about right or wrong. Right. So just make a circle. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Amira. Yes, Amira. What are you saying?
Sir, many.
Many. Right. So good. So we can see that. Let's say that if we have a circle, right? So we can draw a tangent in here, we can draw a tangent in here, we can draw a tangent here. So on every point we can make a tangent. And we know that how many points are there for a circle. So there are infinitely many. So we can draw many tangents. So good answer, guys. Good. Okay. So now, uh, so I tangent. Oh, the answer is written. So you guys didn't see the answers, right?
Definitely.
No, sir, not at all.
Yes, yes. Good, good. So a tangent to a circle intersects it in how many points?
1 point.
One.
One.
1 point, right? So 1 point. Yeah. So I know. So then, second question, right? A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called
Secant.
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 Secant and Abir. Yes, Abir.
So second, I said.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. So okay. So good. Then what is the next? A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most.
Two.
2.
Two.
Sir.
So Tejasvi is saying two. And Abir, what did you say?
Two, sir.
Two. Amira, what is your answer?
2, sir. I said 2.
Good. So everyone is agreeing, right? Because if we have this tangent, right, and I have to draw a tangent parallel to this one. So this is not, 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 this is not. I can have only this tangent which is parallel to this one. So only two. Good. Okay, so now this chapter is looking easy, right? Good. Now the common point of a tangent to a circle and the circle is called
Point of
Point.
contact.
Point of
point
contact.
of contact. Point of contact. So everyone is saying point of contact. So the second is done. Now the third question. So a tangent PQ, we have a circle, right? And a tangent PQ at a point P of a circle. So point is P on a circle and a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So the radius of the circle is 5 centimeter and meets the line through the center O at a point, right? So that OQ is, right, so this is PQ tangent and OQ is what, 12 centimeter. So now you guys have to find out this PQ. So everyone please find out. And if you guys didn't understand the problem, then please tell. Yes, so have you guys started revising all the chapters because it's already 6th of September and you guys have exams. So Did you guys start the revision?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, because we have already completed the revision of second, third, and fourth chapter, right? So now you guys do the revision, but I will try to complete the syllabus, right? Circles and statistics, and then I'll get back to the revision.
Sir, root 119.
Root 119. Good. So Abir is getting 119 centimeter. And
Sir,
Tejasvi and
same here. Root 119 centimeter.
119. And Amira, what about you?
I got 13.
13. No, so which one is the hypotenuse? We have to be careful. This is 90, right, Amira? Right? This is 90. So this is the theorem. It says that this would be 90. So opposite to 90 is hypotenuse, right? Yeah, your approach is correct, Amira. So your approach is correct, but there is a mistake in the hypotenuse part. So hypotenuse is 12, and let's say this is perpendicular is 5. So the relation says that Pythagorean theorem, Pythagoras theorem says that this is a square. So you have b square, which is h square minus b square. So this is 12 square minus 5 square. So 144 minus 25, which is how much? 119. So this is b square, which is pq square, right? B square is 119, so b is root 1. Okay, understood, Amira?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then the uh, fourth question is a drawing. So you guys have to draw, right? So draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line such that, so let's say you draw a circle, then you draw a line. So you have to draw so a tangent and secant. So you can do it in many ways, right? Let's say that you draw a circle and then you make this line, and for this line you draw a tangent. Oh, this is secant, and then you draw a secant. So you can do it in many ways. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then this exercise is completed, right? And now let us understand about the second exercise. So what do we have? So let's say you have a circle. So this circle is in this plane, right? Plane meaning two dimension. So this circle is in this plane. So how many regions do we have? So this
3.
circle, three, right? So this circle is dividing this plane in three regions. One is this inside, then this is the circumference or the surface part, right? Or this circle part on the circle. And then we have this outside region, right?
Yes, sir.
So these are the three regions that we have, right? This is one, this is second, and then this is the third. So let us talk about the first region, which is inside, right? So in inside, let's say I take a point in here. I can take any point in the inside of this circle. So let's say I take a point here. How many tangents I can draw from this point?
0.
0. So Abir is saying 0.
0, sir.
Amira is also saying 0 and
0, sir.
good. So I cannot draw any tangent from this point, right? So I cannot draw any tangent from. So then I am getting a 0, right? So 0. Then second region. Second region is on this circle. Okay. So so how many tangents I can draw? Let's say that I take this point. How many tangents I can draw?
1.
1. Right? So I can only draw one tangent from a given point. If I choose one point, so I can draw only one tangent from a given point. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for the case of this, I can draw one tangent. Now let's say I have a region which is the outside region. So from the outside region, let's say I have this point is outside, right? So how many tangents I can draw from the outside region?
0.
0.
0.
So who said 0, Abir or Tejas?
So we
Yes.
can draw 1.
Okay, so Abir is saying 1. Tejasvi, what did you say? Yes. Tejasvi, what was your answer?
Sir, I told 0 actually.
Oh, you told me. And Amira,
Sir, 0.
0. So is this a tangent?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Hmm. And is this a tangent? Oh, my drawing is bad.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, and can I have any other tangent?
No.
No.
Right? Because I cannot have any other tangent. Right? So, only two tangents. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so from
Yes,
the
sir.
outside region, I have two tangents. Good, 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 guys, that you thought about this question. So now, the second theorem is about this outside region. Okay, so what is this second theorem states? So it states that so we have a right, and then I take a point, and then I draw a tangent. Oh, how can I? Oh, I can make another one. So this is the point. I changed the point, right? So this is the outside point, right? And oh, this is not a tangent. Forget about I should draw this, right? This one and so I have these two tangents and this is the center. So what would be this angle, guys? What would be this angle?
90 degree,
90 degree. And what would be this angle?
90 degree.
90 degree, right? Theorem 10.1. Good. So let's say that this is P, this is Q, this is R, and this is O. So theorem, uh, this theorem 10.2 says that so when two tangents are drawn from the point outside the circle, then they are equal. Okay. So if two tangents are drawn from the point outside the circle, then it says that uh, what is given that it is given that PQ and PR are tangents. And what we need to prove? We need to prove that PQ equal to PR. So how can we do that, guys? How can we do that? Let me give you one hint. So this is one joint PO. So construction is joint PO. Okay, now tell me guys that how can we prove that PQ equal to PR?
We can take two triangles.
Absolutely right. So we can take OPQ and OPR and
Then we can
Angle R is equal to angle Q.
then
PO is common
PO is common, right?
and angle OR and OQ are the radii of same circle.
OR and OQ are the radius of the circle, right? So, okay. Then what happens? What can we say about these two triangles?
They both are congruent.
Congruent. Good. So, in triangle, okay. So, in triangle OQP and triangle ORP, you said angle Q equal to angle R, each 90, right? So we take this, and then PO equal to PO. So Amira told this, and then OQ equal to OR. So radius. So from what criteria? These are congruent.
The angle should be included in the middle, right? It should be an included angle.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking the criteria. What is the criteria that you guys are taking? OQP is congruent to triangle ORP. So what is the criteria that you guys are taking?
Not SAS.
Okay, so it is not SAS. That is correct. If it's not SAS, if it is not SSS, if it is not AAS, And do we have more? If we don't have any ASA, then what is the rest one?
Simplicity.
Yes, simplicity. So we have to first prove that what is the correspond. So simplicity is
Right.
yes, right.
RHS.
Yeah, absolutely right. So that is RHS, right? Right is right angle, right?
Yes.
Hypotenuse is
O
opposite to right angle,
OP.
and side is this one, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So as Abid was saying, from CPCT, PQ equal to yeah. Okay, everyone.
Yes, sir.
And let's say that if you guys don't want to use the triangle property. So what do? We use the Pythagoras theorem, right? Pythagoras theorem. So let's say that this is hypotenuse, right? This is perpendicular. So this is equal, right? This is perpendicular. Okay. So let's say that this is base 1 and let's say this is base 2. Okay. So what would be base 1? Root
H
of,
squared. H minus P squared.
right? And this is also equal to what? Base 2.
D2.
So B1 equal to B2, which is BQ equal to, yeah.
PE.
So in this way we can also do that, right? Tejasvi and Amira, did you guys understand this part?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But I guess
Good.
CPCT is
CPCT is okay,
easy.
easier. Easy. Okay. So whatever method you guys are comfortable with, so you guys can use that. Okay. So please note it down and then we'll start the next exercise in the next class. Okay.